Hey Terra holders, welcome back to another video. Really important news. Tether has reported 82 billion in reserves, and a lot of holders have been saying USD has fallen. Is Tether next? So Terra holders, we're gonna be looking at something else. Is this gonna lead? Is the USD fiasco gonna lead to a bigger hit? Tether has reported 82.4 billion in reserves, claims to be fully backed, as Tether released a report demonstrating and reaffirming its reserve strength by revealing 82.4 billion in assets. Tether USD has reported 82.4 billion backed, which is pretty huge. Claims to be fully backed. They're backed. People are saying they're backed by nothing, but they are backed by 4.1 billion in cash and bank deposits. Just an example, USD was not backed, or it was backed by some Bitcoin, and when they sold that Bitcoin, it basically made it crash. And a lot of people have been saying USDT is next, and they're going to be having 40 billion backed in US Treasury bills, 20 billion in commercial paper, and certificate of deposit with credit rating of A1, also cash equivalent. So right now, we are seeing, if reported its reserves are fully backed, the report is aimed at an effort to reduce fear of USDT depeg, which a lot of USD Terra holders were afraid of, and a lot of stablecoins holders were afraid of after what happened with the USD. USD briefly depegged from the dollar on May 12, triggering fear among investors. The revelation ensured that the largest stablecoin by market cap is fully restored. Tether doubles down on an effort to reinstate trust, as Tether stated in quarterly report that it also reduced its commercial paper holdings, which dropped from 24 billion to 20 billion, a 17% drop. The holdings will decline by another 20%, while the firm will mention in the following quarterly report. Over the same quarter, Tether raised its investments in money market funds and US Treasury bills by 13%. So that is definitely something else which the firm will mention in the following quarterly report. So really important stuff. Over the same quarter, Tether raised its investment in money market funds and US Treasury bills by 13%. This past week is a clear example of strength and resilience of Tether. So it does seem like the Tether made an official announcement that they will not happen. They will not be doing what happened to USD, which stood at $1, had the biggest fall, hitting rock bottom at 7 cents. Terra USD, the third largest stablecoin, is now entirely left to rot. The investors have completely lost weight. At the time of writing, USD holds a market cap of 74 billion. The reported reserves also exceed the current market cap, as the current market seems to prove that stablecoins are seemingly unstable. Tether envisions proving the market wrong. So USD has remarkably retained its peg after the entire market has set through stablecoin trauma due to the fall of USD. And it seems like USD is still holding strong. Or USDT, I know it's really hard to confuse these two, but what's really important to say here is USDT just issued a full-on statement saying, "Oh, it's okay, guys. We are backed, and we're not gonna have the same thing that happened to USD," which USD did not do well. And I think it's really important to say that in the future we could be having more and more stable coins coming and saying, whatever happened to Tether is terrible, but we can fix this, and we are going to be backing these coins. Again, nobody expected this to happen to Tether. It's a big stable coin. It was one of the biggest on the market, but it was algorithmic, which means it wasn't really backed by any $1 ratio. It wasn't backed like Tether, USDC. I don't want to go too much into detail what token is backed or not. The point of this being is that right now, the damage has been done for USD, and in the future, we could be seeing what happens next to these stable coins and other ones. But the drama definitely did spark a big switch for the US government regulation, especially Terra and all the other tokens. Lost a lot of people, a lot of their life savings, and governments are calling for regulation. So whatever happens next is gonna be seriously different. So if you want more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone.